Combat sports are a weird phenomenon. They're disciplines where the goal is to hurt the opponent, sometimes brutally, which can only make their audience find them inaccessible, perhaps boring or even scary. That's nothing new. But these sports are part of the life of a lot of people. Then the life of everybody changed on January 1st, 2020. And just like everybody, these athletes were affected. What is a fighter that can't fight? So, describe prepping for a match.
In amateur competitions, you tend to compete like more than once in a day because it's like a tournament in a way. So I don't really know anything about my opponent either. So I just focus on myself and my skills and like obviously my weight.
One of the preppings we do is shadow boxing. We do a whole bunch of cardio warm-ups. So we'll do like running in laps, burpees. We do at least 50 burpees, push-ups. The training, it depends if we're doing before a fight, then it's more lighter, intense, not as much as where you're not going to be tired for the actual fight. But it's more of like the basics just to get your adrenaline going so you don't hurt yourself in a fight.
In these conditions, obviously, it's different because you're working one-on-one instead of in a group, because, with COVID, there's not a lot of sparring and stuff and all that because of the restrictions, right?
You have people that are losing track. Their diets are not the same as what they used to be. Their training's not the same as what they used to be. It varies between where it goes from your diet to your training to your main focus and just losing track in general.
It's weird because, humans, we need like connection with people, like kind of interacting. So doing it through Zoom and stuff, you're not used to it, in my opinion. So yeah, I feel it's not it is what it is.
Everything's closed. So therefore, when everything's closed, people are like not like you can't. The boxing matches are only what you see for like the higher ups that they're still training, like the superstars and stuff like that, like the really like famous guys. You don't see any of like the amateurs or the pros that are like starting low because they're on lockdown. So therefore, they're being affected by then again like the motivation aspect of it.
When COVID first started, right? Like I was stuck in my room 24/7 in Vancouver, only go outside for groceries and didn't have access to the gym. And I was basically doing the prison workout in my apartment building, push-ups, sit-ups, squat. Actually, like gym was like one of the biggest reason why I came back to Japan, because I wanted to continue training. It's one of my biggest passion. So yeah, I just came back to Japan and actually like found this gym that was like only open to like pros and like fighters rather than like people who trying to exercise.
What I could tell you is that a lot of people are quitting because it's lack of motivation. That's mainly the reason why, because You'll say you'll want to go to the gym, train, you can't. You eat your diets, but you're not training. You start cheating on your diets, you gain more weight, you lose motivation, you lose that momentum of what you had from before. And then especially when you have other people that are doing the same thing, you're putting yourself in a position where it's difficult for you and putting that negative side on you. So
it depends really, like what club you're with and stuff and all that. Like some clubs, they can get it. They don't have as many problems with making fights happen, if that makes sense. So yeah.
Yeah, like at least in Tokyo right now, there are like a limitation for the capacity of like how much people you can bring into one building. So like even for a fight, like if you want to bring your friends and family, you might not be able to because of the limitation for the capacity.
There's a fighter named Virgil Ortiz. He's still an upcomer prospect. I noticed like there's little fans there, so I kind of feel like it should be even because like we're not out of this pandemic yet. So I feel like no matter based on your skill level or what, there should be the same restrictions for everyone in a way, as in fans and all that and the health measures, because it's still not over, right?
me personally, I'm just doing what I can to keep myself in shape and ready so when they do open up and I can go train, not just one-on-one, I could actually go into there feeling more better about myself than starting all over again.
Every inch of that effort counts, and I don't want to miss that opportunity to do so. Yeah.